Hi. And William's going to keep dancing. Happy Wicked Wednesday. How is everybody?
Where'd my music go?
It went bye-bye.
I enjoyed my music, Shayla Black.
How is Dancing William?
Dancing with the Stars, William. I tell you, I'm still waiting for the call. Slutskaya would be my partner on
She
Dancing
retired.
Because she frightens the hell out of me.
She retired.
She frightens me. I probably need to come closer to you.
You probably do. You don't have a shoulder again.
Yep. Hello.
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 Oh my gosh.
It has been a long 24 hours.
A really long 24 hours.
A long 24 hours. I hope you guys are doing well.
I hope your week is going awesomely and that you have enjoyed coming back to reality after your holiday.
Yes, yes.
It's been a lot happening here, and we will talk about all the things.
We were up till 3 o'clock this morning. 3 o'clock. We round it.
Gosh.
And so we're running on fumes, but we're glad to be here.
We're running on fumes. We're going to talk mostly about Kickstarter today, and there's some other updates I'll share with you. But it's like this episode should be titled "A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Kickstarter."
So first of all, this is Shayla Black, New York Times, and all that. Writes the books, and
in theory,
of course, I think my name should be Kickstarter Black at this point because much time as I spend in that freaking app. So, but
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And I'm going to start welcoming people. Tracy, you always get the top spot. Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Tracy.
Here? Hey, Susan. It's good to see you, my dear. Hi, Janine.
Susan in Virginia.
Hi, Virginia. It's so good to see you guys.
Virginia, I saw your PM. I've not had a chance to respond. I was too busy getting the lighting set up in here just right. So
because he is the technical doer of all things.
And Jennifer Cooper, if you're here yet, yes, I saw yours as well, and I'll get back to you as well after the broadcast.
Hi, Louise. Hi, Janine. So excited. Hi, Cindy. I am sorry that I'm not going to see you at Book Bonanza. That makes me sad. Hi, Nicole. Hey, Christina. Hey, Kat. Kat.
The cat. Wendy. Whoa.
Hi, Ruth.
Nicole's at the bowling alley.
Nicole is at the bowling alley. That's awesome.
At the bowling alley. That's awesome.
Live from the bowling alley. That's fantastic. I see a Facebook user. I cannot see your name, but I'm not saying hi to you because I missed you. It's because I cannot see your name. So hi. And there's another one that says, hi, guys. Hey there. Hi, Wendy.
There's Dana.
And they're hello, people. How you guys doing?
Ruth, yes, I did get your email, sweetie. I just haven't had a chance to respond back to you yet, but I will.
Hi, Kelly.
Congrats, by the way.
How is the beautiful Canada today? The beautiful Texas is hot AF. Summer is really, really coming. Another Facebook user with a wave. Hello. Hey, Dana. Hi, Laura. Yes. Thank you, Christina. We are going to talk. You are not alone. Thankfully, you guys have been incredibly awesome and blown my doors off. So thank you. And we're going to talk all about it. I know people have questions. I've had some PMs. He's had some PMs. We are going to answer some questions, and we will also be putting up some FAQs.
To deliver. We will.
Yeah. Let's see. Yay, Kickstarter. Thank you. So, Louise, you watched the video. We have a funny story about that video. Hi, Lisa.
You know how many takes we took? Do you have did you say that?
Yeah, right.
Takes we took of that? Miss, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't get it right.
Oh, I was so frustrated. Will there be charts and graphs? No charts and graphs. And there will not be a quiz later, Kat. So you're going to be fine.
Kat, get the slide rule ready.
There
will be a quiz.
Oh, there will be a quiz.
At the end of the night. Yes.
I lied. Hi, Fong. Hi, Rhonda. How are you guys? What is going on? Hey, Krista. Good to see you guys. Eve, my friend. Hi, Nikki Ann. You are not late. We're just saying hey to everybody. Hi, Robin. Hi, Renee. Vicky and Viti. It's good to see you guys. Kathy, there you are, my friend. I feel like we haven't talked as much lately. How are you?
Sweet Kathy Hackett.
Let's see. All the peoples. Hi, Dina. It's good to see you here. Hey, Christian. Nice, friendly face. We'll try to keep it X-rated tonight. How's that?
Okay.
As X-rated as Kickstarter ever is.
Wait, Mr. B is here?
He is.
Mr. B, I did not dress. Mr. B has these cool shirts.
He does.
hey, it's Mr. B.
And
or
you're slacking.
You know, and I'm just the guy with the fro. So, you know, I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. I feel like I'm
I don't know. Is your lovely wife here?
Oh, but Mr. B, I did see your new intro to your live on Tuesday night.
He's probably jealous.
Good job. Very good job. Very impressed with that, my friend.
Let's see. Oklahoma is humid and rainy. I believe that. It's just humid here, no rainy. We had that the other day.
We had big time lightning last night.
We did. And thunder. Poor Fifi. She ran straight under the bed. Nicole says Minnesota is hot AF. Wow. Already? Yes, I can see you, Krista.
Click on Wolford.
Yeah. Let's see. Kickstart me.
Actually, I think the theme song tonight is Kickstart My Heart. That's right.
It's a Motley Crue.
The great Motley
for
Crue.
Your day. Hi, Selena. How are you? Oh, major wildfires. I know. I've been seeing that. Oh my gosh. I have seen some of the satellite photos of that.
I had not heard that, Selena.
Oh, even in like Montana and North Dakota and all along there, they're seeing the smoke and getting the ash. And
Rachel's probably seen some of that.
Yeah,
too.
we talked about it the other day, actually. There's Anna.
That's sweet.
Hey, my friend.
That's sweet, Anna Blakely.
It is.
Sweet Anna Blakely. Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you for joining. You and Mr. B.
Thank you, Nicole. And we will answer all the questions, I promise.
We have lots to talk about.
We do. Thank you, Julie. We had so much fun last week. We decorated the studio, aka my office, and then he tore it down like a mean person.
It actually hurt my heart to tear it down.
It was hard
because it was pretty.
It was really pretty.
It wasn't a lot, but it was pretty. It's like Halloween. We do a lot of work to make it Halloweenish.
That's true.
And it breaks my heart.
I like Halloweeny better.
But we leave it up a week. So
Halloweeny is fun.
Halloweeny?
Yep.
You do like
Hello from Houston. How are you? Hey, Jan, it's good to see you. What's that? You will make a PowerPoint and email for extra points. That's perfect.
Excuse me, Kat.
I like an achiever, Kat.
Excuse me, Kat. We don't use PowerPoint. We use Apple Keynote.
We use PowerPoint. Somebody over there. No,
we are sworn off Microsoft.
It's wrong on every level. Hi, Judith. Welcome. Julie says she has a pen and paper. All right. We're going to do
and then hopefully if you have questions, you can go back and you can rewatch us tonight, or you can just PM me and I can walk you through.
Yes, we do see you now. And I think last
Jan.
week, Jan, some people were also having the same issue because I heard from a couple people afterward who were like, I gave it permission. It's just calling me Facebook user.
I've about had it with StreamYard in the groups, but that's why we go to YouTube as well. So
yeah,
there's an alternative. Kickstarter has too many options. So freaking good. Kickstart my heart. Thank you.
That's awesome. You guys don't even know, like, as we're like finding things and creating things, Rachel and I are like, oh my gosh, how long do we have to wait to share? It was very hard.
You know, that's a very good point because I was going to reach out to Mr.
Oh my gosh,
B.
that would be
You're reading my mind because I'm thinking kind of a after hours kind of conversation. Kind of what the sacrifices we make as romance author husbands, sacrifices to support the talent.
I knew you were going to call me that.
Yes, exactly.
By the way, this evening's refreshments are
sponsored
to me from Shannon Hunt
by Shannon
and
Hunt.
We have boba tea.
She sent us boba tea.
I love boba tea.
Is this tea? It looks like milk.
No. It's
why do you call it tea?
Because it is. It's tea with milk.
Is it pico?
What is it? That's pina colada.
So this is pina colada.
And this is classic.
Yes, exactly. And then baby has strawberry.
Yes. Which is really good too. Yeah, here's another. Someone mentioned last night there should be Mr. B and Boxcar Show.
Ruth, the only thing is, and I'll just prepare Mr. B now because we're just drafting him into it. It's going to be a little adult oriented.
Oh no, because where's his halo, man?
There won't be. It's not the normal PG-13 commentary you expect in the Channel Black Live content.
And I am so happy that you did. Anna had a release, I think the week after I did. Wickedest Secrets came out on May 16th, and I believe you had a release. Is it Ethan that came out on the 23rd? If I have that wrong, I'm sorry, but I thought I read that. I am running on like 4 hours of sleep.
You took a little tasty nap.
I tried to. I got a little bit of one, but not a lot. Okay, they had a transport explode near my house last night. Oh my gosh. Carrying a load of batteries. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad, Tracy.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, try not to inhale that. Goodness, girl.
Kelly Wolford.
Yes.
You're like, Kelly's like, okay, this is my time not to have to worry about anything.
So I'll tell you what, because
Kat
is here and she's our educator, she is going to organize a quiz for everyone later.
Kat's going to get in the mimeograph machine and roll them and get us all copies.
Where's her Scantron?
And just smell it. Yes, right. Remember that? Mr. Borozan.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. Yeah, I remember Mr. Borazan and his wallabies. I like boba tea. Oh, you don't like it? Let's see. I'm so glad to see you guys tonight. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Christian.
They would be kicked off.
If we do we do something live, the ladies just have to understand that, meteoric rise. That's going to be probably taking over for Regis and Kelly Lee, since apparently they don't call us.
Okay, so Kathy says you need to get me some Funyuns to munch on while I'm working.
Funyuns. I do like Funyuns.
I don't think I've ever had a Funyun.
Oh, I've had Funyuns. They're good.
What is boba tea? It is, I hope I'm not crucifying this.
It's not orange pico.
I can tell you like a Korean tea. So it's like tea with milk and it's a little on the sweet side. And then you can see all the little boba at the bottom. And they're like, it's the consistency kind of
it's liquid tapioca.
Kind of, yeah.
Liquid tapioca.
That's a good way to put it. Okay. And you are here from Indiana. Hello. And Janine is joining us from YouTube. Yay. See, somebody loves bobas. Yay. Okay. So, holy cow. So I have to tell you the funny thing. So you guys know we've been trying to launch this for a while. And I kept saying, like, we're almost ready. So we had to wait largely on the book. And it came yesterday.
As you say in the video, the centerpiece of the thing. Yeah.
Yes. So the book, which I'm super duper excited about, but
we're gonna walk you through all the tiers. She's just excited.
I'm
excited.
She wants
to show it.
I'm gonna almost every tier in this Kickstarter
my hair is nuts right now.
Really?
I'm just not happy with my hair.
This is what we're gonna talk about.
I have a haircut on Friday, but I'm looking like a hippie right
Listen, I don't have a haircut, but like every 10 weeks.
I'm looking like a hippie right now.
So anyway, I am a hippie. Like clearly, what's happening here?
Exactly. Sorry, go ahead, please.
But you disparage hippies, and now I'm worried about you.
You ever see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
You'll know why.
Okay, great.
Brad Pitt, boom, knocked out.
Okay. And here we are, folks. We're already into violence. You're welcome.
The one movie I really like Brad Pitt. No, actually, he was good in Bullet Train too.
He was good in no, he was good in The Lost City too.
William and the Hair Segway. Now one wanted.
I know, right? Okay. He was good in The Lost City.
He is all right.
You said he was funny.
Okay.
So,
so the centerpiece.
Yeah. So we ordered this book, and the holiday messed everything up. I think shipping and like we were waiting, and we ordered it on a Friday. Probably a mistake. Like it was a whole thing. So anyway, Inglourious Bastards.
He was awesome in that. He was good in Fury too.
Okay. Are we done having our man crush about Brad Pitt? Can I go on?
He was really good in that, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I could say so many things right now from the quotes from that movie that will be so inappropriate.
So inappropriate.
I can't do that, yes.
Because the next thing I know you're going to bring up, I know he wasn't in this, but you'll start talking about Django. Okay, and how good a movie that was.
Well, Brad Pitt wasn't in Django.
I know, I just said that.
But Django Unchained was a great movie.
I knew you would say that too.
I love that movie. I hope Jamie Foxx recovers. He's got a big health issue.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my. Oh my, that's not good. Meet Joe Black, Susan says. I never did see that.
Yep.
I never did see that.
What was he thinking leaving Jennifer Aniston? Oh, wait, that's right. What's her name?
Angelina
Jolie. Angelina, you need to have a cheeseburger, sweetheart. You're looking way too skinny. Anyway, sorry. Okay, I digress. So let's get to the centerpiece of the Kickstarter.
Squirrel. Oh my gosh. Can I really do this now? Or are you gonna? Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
You're positive.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Louise was a great movie. Mm-hmm. You're exactly right. It was a great movie. Mm-hmm. She was smoking. Anyway, go ahead.
Would you like to do this?
No, I would not. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
I'm not going to say another word. Jennifer Aniston's awesome, though.
I'm not going to say another word except for some other woman is awesome. Wow. Go
ahead, please.
You know that he loves me so much today.
I do love you.
Oh my gosh. And Kelly's peeing her pants. So it's a good day.
Kelly, it all, just is just all together, needs a release. You know what I mean? And so I just get live and we just have to let it all hang out. So there you go. Shayla Black, continue.
Wow, I could say some things about that, but I think I'll leave that right alone.
Yeah.
Because we all know where my mind goes to.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So I think this book turned out beautiful.
Yes, show it.
Okay. So, you guys, if you saw the Kickstarter, you know that, and you watched the video, which we'll talk about in a minute, because that was freaking funny. That this is the centerpiece of the collection. You guys, this is heavy AF. It is big. It's shiny and textured and pretty. And these little sparkles are so pretty in person. And
do you like touching things like that?
I do. I like touching things that are raised. Okay.
Hold still for a
we'll
minute.
Get all the innuendos out of the way. So here's this is a meaty book, as
girthy.
That's right.
Book.
Okay, there you go. And the agenda just went out the window. Yes, I'm saying it's big and thick. Absolutely.
Is it more than a handful, Shayla Black?
It's a good handful.
Okay.
It's a good handful. So, and here are your selections. So this will be Wicked as Secrets, More Than Desire You, and Seduced by the Bodyguard. You guys, I have to give a couple of pauses here. And the first one is to the Rachel. The Angel of Death does all the pretty things.
Yes, she does.
And we spent, I'm not even going to lie to you, we probably spent almost 2 weeks alone making this beautiful. And it was a whole lot of trial and error. There are things in this book that we have never done. We did this book through a completely new Shannon.
Loving the boba, Shannon. Loving the boba.
It's awesome. It is substantial, Cindy. Thank you. That is a lovely word for it. But we have a new printer for these books. And so we were able to do things that we have never been able to do before. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite things about this book is actually the interior. So there are, and I just want to show you a couple of pages. So at the beginning of Wicked as Secrets, you guys, these are just gorgeous. These decorative interior files.
Shannon or Rachel outdid herself.
Yeah, we had to learn, and this is the one that you can see on the Kickstarter. And then you also, and there's more in here. There's other images, but these are kind of some of my favorites.
The ones that kind of stand out to you.
Yeah, I marked these. Why am I having trouble getting to it? Oh, my word. There we go. I'm getting there. Yikes. My fingers are not doing their things today. Here we go. And so that's the intro to Seduced by the Bodyguard. When we got this book in the mail yesterday, I literally squealed around the house, and we were actually, it was good timing. We were actually on our weekly staff call, and we were waiting for this book, and we knew it was coming before noon, and Mr. UPS drives up, and I'm like running away from my desk, and everybody's like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "Listen, talks amongst yourselves. I'm going to give you it's like the old coffee talk thing. You know, I'll give you a topic. The Cold War was neither cold nor a war. Discuss.
Coffee talk.
But
Linda Richmond.
I went and absolutely dug into this box and went squealing back.
So guys,
to show everybody,
Shayla has never done a raised cover like this. So this is what's called the Diamond 3D process. And I love how it's come out. And you can, like I said, you can feel the texture of the Endless and the Shayla Black on here. We were worried about how this would lay out. Of course, it's very meticulous. But I think the printer did a really good job.
Hi, Carla. Hi, Sandy. So we're talking about for my 25th publishing anniversary, we are doing a Kickstarter, which is a collection for my anniversary. And as I explain in the video, and we will give you guys the link, the great thing about this is you can make this collection almost whatever you want it to be. And that's why there are so many offerings and why we took it off of our website. We've had so many people be like, but your website was simple. Yes, I know. But in the simplicity of it, we also couldn't do all the awesome things. So hi, Michelle. Very excited that we have that. And I have some other things.
I think we should jump into things.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the Kickstarter. A lot of folks have been asking, what the hell is Kickstarter? How do you access it? How do you access Shayla's stuff on Kickstarter? And what the hell do you do? So as a lot of you know, Kickstarter is kind of a fun, it started off as a fundraising platform to get projects off the ground, right?
So like the first thing I'll tell you as a person, who didn't know anything about it, the first thing we ever backed was a guy making because it's not just for books, it's all kinds of things. And it was for a guy making like a converter. So you could,
for a new MacBook,
a laptop. So like you could plug it into the USB port on a laptop, and it would give you, like, this was years ago, but it would give you then a port to be able to plug in like your monitor and your printer and something else, so that if you wanted the experience of having a desktop but not having to actually be chained to one,
right,
that gave you all your peripherals in one connection. And we were like, oh, cool. So we bought that. And I've actually backed a few things kind of that I thought, this is really cool. It's nifty. You can't get it someplace else. Or somebody made something handmade. I see a lot of people creating board games. Have you noticed that?
Right.
Board games seem to be a big thing on Kickstarter. So anyway, but when I realized the publishing uses for it and the ability to get you guys like all the things in a box, instead of saying, here's one box, I hope one size fits all, it became like, I can get you guys a bunch of things and now you can pick and choose what you like.
Exactly. So again, it's just a more flexible platform than the Shayla store was or is.
Yeah.
So to be able to do that. We're going to go through all the tiers here shortly. But as we've mentioned over the last couple of weeks, those of you that already pre-ordered the Shayla's annual box on the Shayla store, which included the New Year box, the anniversary box, and the fall box coming,
which is upcoming.
You guys are still guaranteed that. You're great. We're going to show you what tier that box is in the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
But you'll have the opportunity, if you want, to upgrade that, and I'll work with you one-on-one to get you refunded for the other box if you want to upgrade to something. And all you got to do is PM me. I've already been working with a number of folks right now and getting them squared away. So if something kind of strikes your fancy here, know that opportunity is available to you.
So it's the thing, like, we're finally ready to show everything. Kelly, that's a good question. Why don't you put Kelly's question up? There is an end date, and we'll show you. You can see it on the Kickstarter screen. And there's a video also. If you haven't seen it, I'll tell you the funny story about the video here in a hot second. The end date is June 28th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time.
That's a Wednesday night. So guess what we'll be talking about
that Wednesday night.
But that evening at 11:59 Central, it will come down and never come up again. So,
Dana, no, it's nothing like that. It's literally like, so their language is meant for people. And I was talking to somebody the other day about this. There was this dude who made all these like handmade desk items. And it was like a big like calendar thing, and then it had a keyboard and mouse pad thing. It was like he handmade all this stuff out of metal, and then he put a padding on it, and it had all these peripheral, like if you wanted to hang your papers or you wanted a monitor stand, like there was all kinds of stuff, but it was all handmade, and he was some sort of like artisan, right? So what Kickstarter was originally intended to do was back a project that somebody was like, I have this really cool idea, or I invented something. I just don't have the money to start it myself, or I don't know the people to start it myself, or whatever.
And over time, it's morphed.
Yeah.
So it's morphed into more of a campaign, a place to house campaigns.
Right.
You see a number of authors doing it.
It's just their language hasn't updated. That was my point. The
Exactly.
language is still
you're
kind of
investing
antiquated.
in Kickstarter. You're investing in Shayla Black's project on Kickstarter.
Yeah, that so that it's basically still
it's another
just
store.
like it was.
It's
on
another store.
Yeah,
it's another
on
store.
the website. You're still saying, "I want this, and I'll give you that."
And Susan, thank you. We
Thank
appreciate you. You're awesome, and I'm glad.
Oh, and Shannon hooked us up.
And Shannon has posted. Thank you, Shannon. The Kickstarter link. If you guys want to cut and paste that, feel free to. We'll come back to it later. But we're going to share the screen here.
Yeah, Selena, you're right. It is a little like Shark Tank kind of thing. There's not people telling me whether I suck or not, except you guys. But other than that, it's just really meant to be like, here, I have a product, and if you want, here it is.
Awesome. And thanks, Kat. Yeah, I'm glad. I like the projects. It's
Hi,
so
Connie.
cool. It's so cool to see all the projects that are going on Kickstarter.
I was looking around today.
So many different,
so diverse.
Diverse is a great point.
All kinds of things.
It's all over the place.
I saw a video game. I saw lots of board games. I saw somebody doing like
all right, we're getting into this.
An interactive comic book thing. Right, it was so interesting.
We're 30 minutes in, so we need to get to this thing. Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to try this thing. Let's just make sure it works. I'm going to try and share a screen. Okay.
Technology.
Okay. Can you guys see that? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it
full screen.
Bigger screen like that.
There you go. Okay.
And then, so I have to now scroll over so we can work on the screen so they can see what we're doing. Is that better like that? No, let's do it like this. We can see each other. All right. So let me get over to Safari. All right.
Okay. Here we are.
Okay. We won't be able to see your comments, guys, while we're going through this. Actually, I think I probably can.
Actually, hand me your phone.
Here. No, I got it. We're just like this.
Oh, okay.
All right. Cool. All right. So when you go to, what is it? Kickstarter.com, or you click the link that Shannon provided.
The link that Shannon provided will go directly to
her campaign. But if you're coming here natively, you just go to Kickstarter.com, and then you see it right over here where it says search. We click search, type in Shayla Black. Typing in third person. Okay. And you'll see two campaigns. This is the one we already ran, right? This was the New Year one.
Correct.
New Year, New You, sexy, sassy, successful. This is the 25-year celebrating. So we'll just come over here and we're going to click it. And aha, you're here. And thank you
guys
all
so
the
much.
backers, because by noon today, normally you set a pledge goal. You set a goal saying, you know what? I want to reach this amount of sales before projects go live. A lot of people need that for funding to be able to produce those things. We set a goal. You guys surpassed it by noon today. So thank you.
We didn't even get up till 2:00 this morning.
Yes.
So,
and this campaign will go, and you'll see right here,
28 days
31
to go.
backers, and we have 28 days to go. So we've got almost a whole nother month to go on this.
To Selena's point, yes, you can also download the app on your phone. I was talking to somebody, we're all an Apple house here, but I was talking to somebody earlier today who has an Android, and I don't know the difference if you download the app. What she was seeing was different than what I was seeing. So I just want you to bear that in mind also. So if you get your phone and it doesn't look exactly like the screen we're showing you, that's why.
Right. So there's 28 days. There's plenty of time. And just the time now is, if you want to, just start looking through things, because we've got 12 different tiers in here, including an add-on that's, and we're going to be making changes throughout the month as well, or additions
to add-ons and stretch goals also.
So nothing is finalized either. If you've already made a pledge, thank you very much. But if we add something later on and you really want that, you'll have an opportunity to add that if you want.
Yeah.
So,
you're not missing out.
So if you get to this page, if you click this right here, you see the graphic. If you click right here, you'll see Shayla's video. That video took us hours to shoot, and we had to shoot it last night.
Well, no, it took about an hour and a half.
Felt like hours. But
I won't lie about that.
Because we didn't get the book until like late afternoon. So
yeah.
Anyway, you guys can watch the video here. She gives a great introduction with some great directorial support from, well, we all know who.
From somebody who's bossy.
Okay.
Kelly, the anniversary box, if you see, and this information is all in here too, the box will ship around August. Obviously, we'll have a whole bunch of books to order. And so we're giving ourselves plenty of time to make sure that they all come in, because they're coming from multiple printers. Yes. Somebody also is asking if Endless will be autographed in the box sets. Yes.
Every book that comes to you will be autographed by Shayla Black.
Unless you don't want them autographed.
You don't want them autographed, exactly.
And I have had somebody asking me also, if you added on the Follow Your Dreams t-shirt, if you actually got the add-on, when will we ask you for your t-shirt size? And I'm pretty sure that will be at the end.
Yeah, well, let's get to that part.
Okay.
So do you want to roll video or you want to wait? Let everybody watch it on their own.
Let's let everybody watch it on their own.
Okay, it's only about 2 minutes, but you'll see it. And we're going to post the video on social media as well, so you'll be able to see that.
Yeah.
So anyway, your thing's backwards.
It's the way I want it.
What you can do here is you can scroll down from here.
Yeah.
You guys will follow me. There's headers of campaign. This is all the details of the campaign. There's frequently asked questions, which we will post. We get questions from you guys. We'll post those questions and we'll reply answers there. There are updates. So if we have an update about something new we've added or some change or some update as to shipping or what have you, we will post that here. And then you guys have an opportunity to also comment back to us directly or even on the forum here as well.
So really quick before you go on, if you're on a mobile using a browser, so for instance, here's what mine looks like, and I hope you can see that. So this is the top. If you scroll a little bit more, you're going to come to this beige box, which is kind of some Kickstarter information. And then you see right there, campaign FAQs. So if you're wondering, like, I can only see part of this, but I see on a computer, I can see on the sidebar too. So if you want to see all the things that are showing currently for us on the right sidebar, you would hit this button that says rewards, and then it takes you to all of that information.
And Jan had a great question. Does your pledge get charged to your card immediately?
No.
Or until the campaign closes? When the campaign closes. So, and I think Kat
answered that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and walk through the different tiers. Now you can do it from this page. And you'll just see we put a number of graphics up that Shayla's already shared with you. Throughout.
Well, I haven't shared that.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk through this. So I think this is a good way to walk through this here. So I think this is a little easier way to walk through all the tiers. So as Shayla talks through them. So Shayla, I'm going to turn it over to you and you can talk through.
Okay, so the first thing is Kickstarter highly encourages. Some people just like to come through and look, and they want to donate a few bucks because they don't know anything about you. It's just kind of cute. And
I got a couple of pledges from $1 pledges from folks wanting us to look at their services.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So it's something that they just highly encourage you to do. So it's there. If you're just looking and you want to throw me $5, have fun.
You're like, yeah, he's a good looking guy. Let me tip him.
Or if this is your kiddie fun to be like, William, please take off your shirt because he wanted to come to tonight topless, by the way. I just want to tell you that.
No, I'm not in ship shape right now. So
so the next one is some people are like, I have all the books, I've read all the books, but I want something cute and fun from this collection. So Rachel has put together some of the most adorable stickers, you guys. Adorable. I don't have them printed yet. She actually just finished doing them the other day. I showed them to baby who just like gasped. They're just so stinking cute. And I'm really excited. So it's a sticker thing, and you get a swag pack and the glass nail file and all of that. And I'd write you a cute little card and say, thank you so much.
And this is really, I'd say the first tier basically of prizes.
Yeah.
It's all a sticker and swag. So it's cool.
And then I made the swipe right tier for people like me. I'm that person now who is just almost completely converted to ebooks. I do buy an occasional print book, but I'm like, give me all the things so I can keep them all together on my device. So this is for anybody who wants the special edition series ebooks of either all of the Reed Family Reckoning series, the 8 novels, or the 8 of the Wicked Lovers Soldiers for Hire novels.
And talk about these covers.
So the Reed Family, see, it's on the other screen.
We'll go back and look.
So the Reed Family 25th anniversary ebooks are the discrete covers. They're stunning. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're
you
super.
Want me to go back and show them?
Well, here I can try to do it on my phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here, it's not as pretty on the phone, but you can get the idea.
We'll go through them too.
We will. So here is just an example. This is the cover for More Than Want You. She's doing the whole series like this with these pretty interior files that will also be kind of matching in motif. And they're going to all be branded 25th anniversary edition. I think she just did an amazing job. And these will all be just beautiful in whatever format you need them, and they all come together. And then the covers for, I don't have them here. The covers for the ebooks for Wicked Lovers Soldiers for Hire will be along this line. This is the cover for the hardcover of Wicked and Worshipped for the people who get the print books, but it will be in this vein. They're sexier covers. They're going to be super awesome as well.
I love the discrete ones on Reed Family Reckoning.
They're all really gorgeous.
Cool. We've never done that
like
before.
So happy. So anyway, and then we're also devising some fun puzzles and games. So like jigsaw puzzles and crosswords and word searches and just things like that. And they'll all be series related and reading related. And it'll just be some good fun.
Cool. So that's all digital. This is
an all digital tier.
Exactly.
So if you are interested, well, a couple things with the attraction tier. First of all, this tier corresponded to the tier that we had available on the website. So if you already purchased an annual box through the website, this was the box that that we had set for that. The other thing is if you, and this is, I guess, the first box where you're getting
you're getting
the hardback of Endless.
You're getting this book in this tier, basically.
Nikki Ann had a good, she said, when I ordered hers, she said the add-ons didn't work. Can I go back and add them? Yes. And I don't know why they didn't work. They should have been working by then.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah, this is the Diamond 3D one with Wickedest Secrets, More Than Desire You, and Seduced by the Bodyguard, which are all 3 different series and can be read standalone.
Correct.
Yep.
Let's see. So the other thing about the attraction tier is this is the first tier where you're eligible for the add-ons. And that's simply because it's the first tier where you're getting things that are physical merchandise. So we're already mailing you something anyway, really.
So Becky, to your question about, is the attraction tier the only tier to get the physical copy of a book from you?
No. Oh gosh, no.
It's not.
No, there's tons more.
Beyond attraction.
More, yes. Lots of it. So this also comes obviously with the with a handy book reading light, which will, so I've got a few things that are follow your dream themed in this collection. So one of them is the book light. Then you get the pocket mirror done by our lovely Eve Candress. Then there will be a magnetic bookmark. And then this also comes with the digital puzzles and games and the swag pack.
Exactly.
So, and like I said, that was, if you bought the box,
I wonder if the add-ons didn't work until it was funded.
And that might be.
That might be. I wonder if it's there now.
Yeah, we will go back to the other screen, Jan, and show you.
Yeah, we'll go through all those images, Jan, I promise, when we're done with
Eve,
this.
Yeah, if you would like to buy a box as a gift for someone, you can absolutely do that. I think you have to check out twice, just because I think unless they go to the same address, then shipping.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'd have to talk through that. But if you need to do that, we can figure that out.
We'll work something out. But again, guys, we've got no one's being charged anything until the whole thing closes. So we have time to make changes and all that jazz. So
100%.
We're golden. We're golden. Okay. And then Kat says she clicked on a pledge before the show and saw
the
add-ons now.
Yeah.
I bet you it was a funding issue. I bet you the campaign had to be funded. I don't know why, but
somebody's asking, can I show the light when we get back to full screen? I don't have the book light here, and I don't have a picture of it yet. It's still in the middle of being made. But it's a standard book light that has like a arm that says "Follow Your Dreams." I believe. I haven't looked at it in a little bit yet, but
you'll hear a lot about "Follow Your Dreams" here.
Yeah, so. That's the whole collection, because God knows I did.
All right. Kathy, yes, Matt and Madison's story is in Endless. The first book, Wicked as Secrets,
and
is
there
in Endless.
Is so the other thing too is, I should have said this, in this tier, in the swipe right tier, if you are looking for ebooks, that will include also Wicked and Bear. And when we get to later tiers that talk about the hardcovers of Wicked Lovers, Soldiers for Hire, that will also include the duet of Wicked as Secrets and Wicked and Bear.
In the Soldiers for Hire bundles. That
yes,
we'll talk about,
and we'll get there in just a minute. Okay, so the next tier is the Flirt tier. Again, the Endless 3D textured hardback. One of my favorite is
we're going to show you the big screen version of this book when we go back to the other page after we go through the tiers. Satisfy Me. Let me just tell you guys something. We are so excited about this book, right? But Satisfy Me is just a different level of, I think
it makes my little smutty heart happy. It makes my smutty heart happy.
And tell them why, Shayla.
So I got to pick, and they aren't all, let me be clear, they're not all sex scenes. I picked 10 of my most exciting, the things that I think about, the scenes that I kind of linger on mentally as things that I loved doing, wanted to do, still think about sometimes. They're 10 of my most favorite. So I handpicked them, and they're passionate scenes. And that's what I ended up, because some of them are straight up arguments. And some of them are absolutely some of the smuttiest scenes I've ever written. So I wanted Rachel to make me a cover that was beautiful and classy, and yet somehow really, really just downright sexual. So the cover for Satisfy Me, if you didn't see it already, this is one of my favorite things of life. And I'm sad in a way that this is limited edition and exclusive to this collection, because I love this book. So if you haven't seen it, that's what the cover for Satisfy Me looks like.
We'll show you the bigger screen in a minute.
We will. But I'm this is I can't wait to see this in person. I cannot wait to see it in person.
And before we're done tonight, I want to read a little passage from the beginning of Endless, and Shayla kind of skipped over it, because in the very first part of Endless, there is a personal reflection from Shayla Black.
Well, it's my personal reflection in 3 parts, and I've talked about this.
And so I'm going to read a little bit of that tonight. So it's really good. So anyway, all right, here we go. So what else is in the Flirt package?
Hang on a second. Becky had a question. When you click on the add-on, is it a list of things you can add, or do you have to?
It's a list.
It will come up as a list of things that are available to add on. And right now, the only available add-on we have is the t-shirt. We are going to be adding more, but at the moment.
Eve is asking, if we purchase the box from your site, do we need to fund it on Kickstarter? Okay, well, the thing would be is I need to refund you that box, and then yes, you would fund something through Kickstarter. 2 completely different things, right?
Yeah.
So if you're guaranteed the attraction box if you've already pre-ordered through the store, but if you see a tier that you prefer to have beyond that on the Kickstarter, I'll refund you that. And then you can use those monies to get whatever
this,
you want.
Whatever, yeah. No, Kelly, you can't buy the box anymore from our site. Everything is moved over here, just because we can do all these tiers here that we just simply could not do on the website at all.
Can you imagine us trying to do this on the website?
My gosh. Just getting one box on the website was a lot. So this is just a much better way to do the things. The Flirt tier is the Endless hardback. It's got the gorgeous paperback of Satisfy Me. And then we get into surprise gifts. And I want to talk about these so bad. And I can't because they're surprise. Like that's the nature of a surprise. But they're so, so cute. And they're things I really hope you enjoy. And that's all I can say about that because Rachel would probably kill me. Then you get also the book light, the pocket mirror, the magnetic bookmark, the puzzles and games, and the swag pack.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you're noticing a theme here. We go from single and sassy to swiping
Thank
right,
you, Brenda.
attraction, flirt. Kind of makes you think there's a theme there.
There
I don't
is
know.
a theme, yeah.
Okay, so what's next show?
Kathy Wicked and Bear drops July 18th. Yes, July 18th. I had to stop and think for a minute. So the next we have First Date. So you're going to see a lot of these are thematically kind of what you had before. So this is all the items from the Flirt Tier, which is the one we just talked about, right? Yes. And then you also are going to get a beautiful, it's really pretty, you guys, a Follow Your Dreams that will have, again, this theme on it. And it will be etched on a wine glass. This is actually the wine glass. Obviously, they sent us a sample of the glass, and they're not etching one glass.
But we have an example we're going to show you at the end here in a visualization.
But this is the actual wine glass. It is 100% sturdy. It is glass. You're getting plenty of wine in here, I promise you, because the first glass they sent us. She
wanted the large one.
The first glass they sent us, I was like, this is puny, and Barbie would drink from it. And the answer is no. So he was like, oh, you're going to be picky. And I was like, yeah, 100% I'm going to be picky.
Vicky had a question.
Okay.
Is the surprise gift the same for each tier or is each one different?
Okay. So there are a total of 3 possible surprise gifts. In this box, there is 1. I have tiers toward the bottom where you get all 3 surprise gifts. At the tiers where, you get 1 or 2, it will be just things that I pick, to be honest, because you won't know it's a surprise and I won't know exactly what you want. So it will be me hoping that you love it because that's a surprise.
You better love it. No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to try to do my best.
Trust me, if she loves it, everyone's going to love it.
Thank you, Avita. I thought it was fun to name them. All of the things. So I'm seeing questions. People are asking, can I get this or just that out of different tiers? And it's so hard for just the 2 of us to fulfill all of this. So we're trying very hard to keep, we tried to do tiers and offer things that would excite you and would go together and would make a nice package. We can't really pull things out of it and just do them as add-ons. So add-ons are going to be strictly things that don't appear in any of the other tiers, like the t-shirt. The only way to get that t-shirt, right, for instance, is going to be I bought the attraction box, but I would like the t-shirt. Okay, cool. That's awesome. We will now send you a t-shirt.
And then First Date, as you saw before, the 3 things, the Diamond 3D textured hardback, Satisfy Me, the wine glass, and the surprise gift. And then the other items are also the same things that were included in the above.
I said that
category. Okay, sorry.
I said that.
I wasn't listening.
Well, that's yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Becky, I still have a full store on my website. So if you are looking for signed books that
Becky,
are already,
we have those. Just go to shaylablack.com and click on the store. You can order a book, and every book that you order there, print books, she will sign them, and I will pack with love. Ship them off.
I'm not shutting the store down. I'm not going to do that thing I know a lot of authors do where they say my store is only open for these 2 weeks out of the year, buy it now or forever hold your peace. The store is always open. It's if I have it in stock, there are some things that I can't get anymore, unfortunately, but if I have it in stock, it's there. Mickey, and this might be a stupid question, but will you be packing all of these boxes? Yes. We will be packing all of these boxes, and we will probably be wrangling baby to help us, but we will be packing boxes.
No, trust me, it is a homegrown operation.
It is. I will be in my nightie with my hair in a bun packing your boxes.
We're going to try and time it between Rachel and Shannon's visit.
We'll see how that goes.
Don't tell them that.
Shannon knows. I'm sure Rachel does too. They're like, oh, look at the time. My flight leaves tomorrow, but could I go to now?
Oh darn.
Right.
Oh darn.
Right. Let's see. Okay, so with this ring, so I was like, it's an anniversary, and I know I'm not getting married to publishing, but I loved all the wedding analogies, so I rolled with it. Let's see. So the
Joe
next
Biggs, happy vacay, pack a box.
That's right. Pretty much. You know, you can go spend like an hour in the pool, pack a box.
Shannon, oh, look at that. It's snack time.
And then she'll be like, can I curl up on the sofa and take a nap?
Let me tell you something. Shannon knows how to organize.
She does, man.
Holy shnikes.
You guys, the vacay in a box last year that we did through the website, Rachel and Shannon, bless them, helped us out so much. Those boxes got done in a day because Shannon came in and she's like, look, this is how you put the box together. Here's the tissue paper.
What?
Everybody keep it moving.
Shannon turned her hat backwards.
She did.
That means she's business. She's got business. So she's in business mode.
It was funny. So with this ring tier is, you know, again, just a little bit more of, you know, the things that I'm trying to mix and match and get you, you know, as many things as, how can I put this, as many options as I can. That was really my whole idea, was some people want this and some people want that, and it's so hard to know which is which. So I just came up with a bunch of things, and I was like, I hope that I'm putting together things that you guys like. So you get Endless and Satisfy Me. This comes with a Follow Your Dreams tote bag that's kind of, there's an example on the website that's a mock-up.
We're going to show it to you.
But it's kind of the one we're looking at right now is kind of a cream color with raspberry, and then it has black writing, which are kind of like my colors.
Right.
And then you get 2 surprise gifts and
the etched wine glass.
These, too. Yeah, and these scented diffusers. This is amazing. I'm just telling you right now. I love that.
What is a scented diffuser?
Well, here, you explain it.
I can't. I know what it does. I can't explain it.
Well, you explained it the other day.
So what you do? I have one actually, and it's in my car. You unscrew this thing, take the stopper out of it, put it back on, but loose. You turn it over, and it drips down the cord, and then the fragrance. Then you tighten it back up, and let it hang wherever you hang it, in your car, in your office, in your bedroom, wherever. And it puts off a really nice scent, and it's a potent scent, and all the scents that we've gone through. And I love this. I love that glass design.
Right.
They smell amazing.
They do. They're this is handcrafted. All of these little, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like these little like rose. This happens to be the rose coconut scent. So there's literally little bits of rose and coconut. It's so thoughtful, and it's so awesome. And I appreciate it so much. The scent. I did.
Oh, sorry.
You're welcome.
Pointed toward her, not me.
Yeah, it needs to be pointed. Sorry, I'm having a fan moment. And it was not.
Yeah, Rebecca's trying to get in the door.
I can't feel that at all. Oh, that's better. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so follow with this ring.
Yeah. So then, of course, after that, you get all the same, the book light, the pocket mirror, the bookmark, and the puzzles, and the swag pack. So, you know, those things I think are germane to most of it, because I really love all these. Like, you guys, I can't even say this. First of all, Eve Candace made this. This is so, so cute. And then it, of course, has the mirror on the other side. And this just slips right in your purse. Feel how light that is.
Oh, it's very light.
It's not heavy at all. It's not going to.
And you can feel the burn.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you guys,
burn.
she hand makes these for me, for you.
Damn, my makeup's bad tonight.
Anyway. I told you. You should have. Your eyeliner's just, your eyeliner game is weak. Your eyeliner game is weak.
So Eve's asking, is there one scent or different ones?
I think I'm going to order a smattering, as my mother would say.
Okay.
And I will probably, because they're all nice, and I think I've smelled all of them. There isn't one that I really disliked.
Okay.
So I think what I'm going to do is order a variety, and I will probably just distribute
accordingly.
Yes.
Cool.
That is it, Shannon. He is fan blocking.
I am the sacrifice. Yes.
I know.
All right.
Okay. So then we have the Almost Wedded tier. This contains everything in the With This Ring tier that we just went over. But the difference is now you can pick up things like, this is one of my personal favorite things. This wooden art, word art in that says read. We had a couple of different ones done, but we all agreed we loved the black. Like
this came from over the pond.
It did. This is overseas, y'all.
From overseas, but we had several sent to us.
Hi, Jean.
This was the design we liked the best, so this is the one we're going with.
Yes. So,
and then you're getting the shade. You're getting everything above, including the wood art.
Yes.
And another surprise gift. All three surprise gifts.
All three surprise gifts, and a private Zoom call with me and this other person that I guess
tips are accepted. Yes, yes, tips are accepted.
That I live with for some reason that we still haven't quite figured out.
Just the tip.
Oh, that's perfect. And then the next thing. Now we start getting into some of the things that with the 25th anniversary editions of various series. So this is the big day tier. This includes obviously, Endless and Satisfy Me. This will have the 4 hardcover editions of the 8 Wicked Lovers, Soldiers for Hire novels. So everything all the way from Wicked to Sin all the way through Wicked and Bear, like every book I have out so far in that series.
It's the 4 hardbacks,
right?
2 stories in each hardback with an exclusive new cover on it.
Correct. Yes. With an exclusive sexy new cover. They're not going to be anywhere else, just on this Kickstarter.
Here.
And so some of you had asked me earlier if we would be offering the Matt and Madison duet together before next year. This is the only time I'm going to be offering it before next year is in print. Well, no, it's also going to be...
It's being paperback, but this is the only time it will be in hardback.
In hardback, yeah.
For this year.
Yeah. I am very excited because the cover for that duet in hardcover is just stunning. It's super sexy. And again, hats off to Rach for making all the pretty things.
So that's 4 hardbacks, 5 hardbacks, and a paperback.
Right.
Plus all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then we have the Honeymoon, which is the contemporary romance tier. The other one was the suspense lovers tier. This is the contemporary romance tier. So it's everything that you saw in the last tier, except instead of the 8 Wicked Lovers, Soldiers for Hire novels in the 4 hardcover duets, this is all of those discrete covers for Read Family Reckoning in hardback. So that pretty flower like of More Than Want You, all of those covers will be in some sort of floral motif with according interiors. And
in a hardback.
In a hardback.
So you're talking 8, 9, 10 hardbacks. Is that right?
Correct.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, no, Satisfy Me is a paperback.
Sorry, that's right.
But again, these are all exclusive editions. They're never going to be anyplace else. With the tote bag, the wine glass, the scented diffuser, the booklight, I feel like there should be a dance now.
The wood art, you guys, you can see as we get higher in the tiers, almost everything's included.
Right.
So, yep.
Right. And so then the Second Honeymoon is going to be... This is like my really book-centric tier along with the virtual Zoom meet. So this is Endless and Satisfy Me and all 8 Read Family Reckoning discrete hardbacks, all of the Wicked Lovers, Soldiers for Hire duet hardbacks, Zoom call with us, and then all of the other accoutrements of the booklight and the pocket mirror and the bookmark and all the cool stuff. Yep. And then the big crazy, like this is everything I could think to put into one thing.
Everything in the kitchen sink.
If you wanted to get a big ass box on your porch and be like, I got all the things, this was it. So it's basically like everything in this collection. It's Endless and Satisfy Me and all 8 Read Family books and all 8 Wicked Lovers, Soldiers for Hire books. There's a private Zoom call. There's the tote bag and the wood art and the wine glass and all 3 gifts and the diffuser and all the goodies. And the one I'm really excited about, because some people are going to get this, they're going to get exclusively a early read of my upcoming paranormal Tempt Me with Darkness, and they will probably see that in August instead of October.
Holy shit.
So they are going to get that before
you better get that thing done.
Anybody.
You better get that thing done.
Listen, don't I know that?
I'm just saying.
Don't I know that? Yeah, this is the box that the delivery driver needs a dolly and a back brace
And
for.
that's the only one that has Tempt Me With Darkness
that
preview
is correct.
in it, right? Okay.
That is correct.
All right, cool.
So this is the everything. This is the big bonanza box. This is like craziness in a good way, because this is all the pretties. And somebody asked me the other day, like, how long have I been planning this? And I want to say we started working on this like 6 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but happy. I hope you guys find things here that you like. We're super excited.
So let me get you
get me back where I need to be, and then we can show you from a bigger perspective some of the things. Obviously you can see
her little write-up.
The rendering of Endless there. You've seen it in person, but this is like the 3D rendering. You can see the interior page that happens to be for More Than Desire You. And then here's all the books
in Endless
that are in Endless. And if you don't, know anything about those stories, the cover for Satisfy Me, you guys, I'm like, I love it. And Wicked and Worshipped. That's the Bray and 1 Mile duet. And that's just an example of the kind of level of sexy that all of the hardbacks in that series will have when you get them. And they'll all have sexy interior files too, by the way. And just some more information about that. There's the Reed Family Discreet cover.
I love this cover.
I do too.
We've never done discreet covers.
Not like
ever,
that.
like this. And Rachel just, it's just awesome. It's awesome.
Here is a mock-up of what the etched wine glass will look like.
That's really cool.
Which I think is pretty awesome.
Which is really cool. We tried last week to do it with a sticker.
And it was
failed miserably.
It
looked like shit, frankly. It looked like
shit.
It
did.
So
it was not my thing.
Night and day. So I'm glad about that.
And then the wood art, which you've seen. This is the horrible mock-up of the tote bag. You can see the colors and whatnot.
This is a bad mock-up.
They wouldn't give us a file of the bag that wasn't fuzzy. So you guys can get the idea. And then, of course, there's a picture of the pocket mirror. So some of the other things I either don't have or I've mocked up. There's so many things I want to show you. I couldn't put everything on here yet. So we're going to keep adding to this. If you have something in particular that you have a question about, please drop. I know it seems weird and you want to ask all the things here. It would be handy and helpful if you would drop us some questions through Kickstarter. We can turn them into FAQs so that everybody else will try to remember some.
Yes.
But we need to get some FAQs going because I know that there are questions and we just need to make sure we're addressing whatever questions or concerns people have. So
it has been a labor of love to put all this together, and good job you, Rachel, and Shannon. Shannon was on with us till about 2:00 this morning, helping us finish the last
thank you,
machinations, Shannon. And she's the boba queen. She helped us out tremendously. So
Vicky is asking if the tote bag closes. My recollection is that it does, but I also have to say we picked tote bags about 2 months ago, and sometimes vendors change things out. So that's not to say, I mean, it won't, we're going to look for something as close to that as possible. And if that's a preference, I can try to find one that zips, because that's my preference too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think that one does, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll be completely honest.
Say it again, Charlie. I didn't hear you.
He loves you. He does.
Yeah, be careful with that love word. Be careful.
So let's see. There was one other question. I saw somebody had a question. Oh, here we go. Becky, are the shipping prices included in the pledge or is it separate? Okay, that's a great question.
It's a really good question.
So if you live in the US, it is included in the pledge. So if we told you the Flirt box is $125, that includes the shipping of the box. Y'all who live, in a different country and especially overseas, I know you know the drill and it sucks and I hate it for you. We tried to do the very best we can. unfortunately, and we're not even charging you full shipping. I feel horrible about it. I really, really do.
So it is still open to international shipping, but we had to add a bit of a surcharge in there for postage just to cover some of the postage costs. So,
yeah.
Not 100% of the postage costs, but some of the postage costs. So
yep.
I apologize for that now. It's just, I hate doing that. I'd rather drive it to you than do that.
Becky, offhand, how many books? I'm approaching 100, Becky. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. You can go to shaylablatt.com/books and see a complete book list, by the way, if you want to see that.
Well, somewhat complete.
Well, somewhat.
Last week we talked about some that never see the light of day again.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Let's see. So, yeah, the price is shipping too, unless you live not in the US. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who wants this stuff, because I was like, this is never going to come again. Like, I'm never going to be able to say this is my 25th anniversary again. So let's have fun with this. Let's do something. I mean, I tried to create things that I would want,
Sure.
So.
And then, yeah, if you pre-order the original box, do you want credit back to the prorated price now or when it fully funds? I'll credit you now. So PM me, and then we'll work through that. And then I'll prorate you the credit back to you through PayPal or credit card, whatever you used. And then you can free and clear go buy whatever tier you'd like on Kickstarter.
Yep.
We won't wait on that.
Eve, truer words were never spoken. She does so many things. You guys, we kept saying last night, we knew Shannon was tired. It was getting late. And we were like,
she'd already had a full day. She'd already had a full day.
We're like, Shannon, go to bed. She's like, no. Like, do you need help with that? Do you need help with this? We were struggling last night with the website and getting things done. We were getting tired. We were getting punch drunk. You guys, I didn't start filming this video last night until about
like 9:00.
It was more like 9:45.
Whatever. It was
late. We got the book and we were like trying to figure out a bunch of things.
And then, of course,
my gosh.
We tried breaking it up, and then I would put it together in post, and that didn't work out. So I said, you know what, Shayla, screw this. Put your notes away. Just go from the heart, right? Go from the heart. And you did great. You did 2 great takes.
Well, and so I have him in his ear, in my ear, wing it. Just wing it. You know what you want to say.
Because this is where we thrive.
And then I have Baby, who's very meticulous, you guys. You'd have to know Baby. I'm the person where I'm like, if I'm within 5 minutes of the time, whatever, like that's on time. Baby is like, no, if you're not early, you're late. And she's very meticulous about a lot of things. So she's like, write out a script, write the whole script, read the whole script.
And that means you'll be on there for 15 minutes and people lose interest.
I know.
Even at 2 minutes, they lose interest. So
I know. So
you got to tickety talk them like 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Well, I couldn't do it like that. So will single books be added as add-on? There just isn't really a way to do that for us. The fulfillment of this, like I said, is already going to be really, really, really challenging. So there just isn't a good way to do that. I mean, we could try to have conversation, but I don't know how
we're going to try and add on a few more add-ons, if you will, again, because nothing's complete till the 28th of next month. So, and nothing will be charged or anything. You can make changes. So we may be adding a few extra add-ons and some other special things over the next couple of weeks, and we'll be sure to communicate with you guys, but just not quite sure right now. We've got a pretty heavy lift now. We just want to make sure whatever we do, we make sure that we get out to you guys with a lot expeditiously, because right now we're giving ourselves till close to the end of August to get everything out. So that'll be the timeline that we fulfill everything toward the end of August. So it sounds like a long time, but it's really not.
It's not, because there are some things that we're still working on this end. And there are a lot of things that we can't even order until the campaign closes. We don't know how many to order.
Right.
And we have to give people, like the t-shirts, for example, have to be sized. How many wine glasses do you order? Like all of this, I have to tell Eve how many mirrors to make. Everybody's gearing up, and that's fantastic. But, would I consider doing it? I don't know. We haven't thought about that.
I got to be honest with you. I got to see how successful this one is. I mean, before we can decide on, say, another Kickstarter, if you will. and the take rate and the enthusiasm for some of these books. But again, some of these are only going to be just for this Kickstarter only and will never appear again. So we got to be, there's some exclusivity that folks we've talked about.
Well, and Kickstarter really requires us, if we were to turn around and say, and now you can buy these on the store, we could never kickstart them again. They require you basically to say, you know, if it's something, that's why they won't even let you do a curated box on Kickstarter. If it's just a bunch of stuff you could go buy someplace else, they're like, no, you can't do that. That's against our terms of service.
That's a good question.
Is Tempted going to be a different cover? So I think the version that I'm going to guess that the version that people are going to get if they buy the 25th anniversary box is okay. It's going to be one of two things, and it's partially going to depend, I'm going to be honest, on where I'm at in my schedule and how long it takes me to finish that book. Because if I can get ahead and get things done, I would like to give you the most complete version I can. If I'm still in the middle of editorial, it will be like, and I will tell you that it is an uncorrected proof. I want to give it to you early. I want to give it to you in August. It's due to audio in August. So it needs to be as done as possible. I'm just going to tell you, you're going to be the first ones to read the story. If you can,
it'll have a cover.
If you don't mind some misplaced commas, it will be the complete story. I will tell you that. And we will probably use the cover that we're going to use.
Do you know the answer to this question? I'm not sure I do.
I don't know.
I don't know either. The answer to that question.
My guess would be probably.
I don't know. I don't know and Kat, if you're still here, I don't know the options they give you on checking out. But I think majority of the time, I think it's through credit card. I would imagine there's a PayPal option too, but I have no idea how it would show up in your credit card charge. I would imagine it would have Kickstarter on there because we're not the merchant here. Kickstarter is the merchant.
Correct.
So I would assume, I'm just guessing here, but I would assume that Kickstarter would be on the statement.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, Susan says you can use credit card or PayPal. So Becky, yeah, to your point, I don't know how it would appear on as the charge.
Yeah, and Kelly, that's pretty much what Kickstarter wants you to do. They don't want you to come. It's not like, you know, a lot of authors have started an Etsy store to sell their books someplace besides their website. They're literally like, don't come bring us your stuff unless it's exclusive.
Okay, I see this. Yeah, it shows up as Kickstarter with what you are pledging, but okay. And then someone else said the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think definitely it would show Kickstarter because they're the merchant.
So I'm ordering exactly to specs for this. I don't plan on putting these on the store. They're supposed to be the 25th anniversary edition, and they're going to be to this box. It has a lot to do with wanting to come back and do more Kickstarters.
Well, we're also trying to keep it exclusive.
Special.
It's special, and it's within this time frame. Yeah.
Yeah, Kathy, there are both water bottles and mouse pads currently on the store. That is correct. Okay, Susan says the last one showed up as Kickstarter.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, and Tracy said the same thing.
Thanks, Trace. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. We just didn't know. It's been too long since
you guys
I've done
know
it.
so much more about
I
these
know.
things.
We're like, we should have called you guys.
We know a lot, but
2
not
o'clock
at all.
in the morning and been, why is this?
Here, let me check my Rolodex. Hang on.
So
remember Rolodexes?
I do.
Do you know how many I went through in my career?
I had one on my desk,
Good Lord.
And then when I left my corporate job, I literally remember taking my whole Rolodex with phone numbers and everything and just going.
Oh my God, I had so many Rolodexes.
So I was totally done with that business.
Yeah,
so yeah,
he was right. He says exactly. They're exclusive and one of a kind. That's why you back.
Exactly. Right. It's, you know, I'm not trying to create another set of covers so that I can put them someplace else eventually. This is like the fun thing I get to do because it's my 25th anniversary. So.
Becky, that's the great thing about this. Everybody is just a family here, and we just kind of help each other out. And this is only our second campaign on Kickstarter. We learned so much.
Oh my gosh.
Over the last several days on Kickstarter.
Well, what we learned was the first one,
learning.
We did everything wrong.
Oh my gosh. We did everything wrong.
Everything wrong.
And it is not the easiest thing to edit on Kickstarter.
It is
Let's
not.
just say. So we've lesson learned. Everything will be written out,
it will.
cut and pasted into Kickstarter one time. Yes.
Maybe a hoodie. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to find one. We had to search, you guys, for a t-shirt that we didn't have to, that we could order sizes, and sizing is the problem.
We've had V-neck. The issue with V-neck t-shirts in sizing is just, Printful, or the people I use for the Shayla store, they only go up to a certain size on V-necks. It drives me insane. And so we've been looking for another vendor that will supply the multitude of sizes. So Nicole's still at the bowling alley.
I know, I saw that. I just died laughing. So the problem that we have with a lot of the V-necks and hoodies and things is we get a lot of this extra small up until like XL or 1X, maybe a 2X. And then I hear from, and actually what happens oftentimes is they're out of smalls and mediums, and then my 2X and above, like, so most of the time you can order and you can get a large or an extra large, and it's a frustration. Or they only make this up to a 1X, and then I hear from everybody who's either an extra small or 2X and above, and they're like, you don't have my size.
Right.
So we try to find as many things that come in sizes as possible, and sometimes we have luck and sometimes we just don't. And they seem to cycle through items often enough that we're like, oh, it's this again.
But
Yay.
what drives me nuts is when the vendors run out of a certain color and a certain size.
And you're like,
white and XL. Or black and medium, or black and large. And I'm like, it makes no sense to me.
It's frustrating, honestly. So we're just sitting there like,
And I know we're on the low end of ordering. We're not ordering tens of thousands of t-shirts and stuff like that, but still.
Regina, that's a good question too. The advanced copy of Tempt Me with Darkness. Did I not specify? I might not have.
You did not.
Okay. My intention is for it to be a physical book.
Yes.
My intention is for it to be a physical book. The only thing I'm going to say that's problematic is sometimes, and this gets to be a frustration, and if this happens, we will probably contact you directly and say, listen, they're taking 3 or 4 weeks to print right now.
If that happens, we will ship it separately at our cost.
Oh, absolutely.
Period. So,
but I will give you the choice. Do you want to wait the 3 or 4 weeks for the printing to happen, or do you want the e-version? And it just depends on when you want it.
The plan is the print.
Yeah.
The plan is the print. Yes.
Yeah.
Louise, we
Sharon,
have worked with Foreign Print before as well.
Absolutely.
We worked with
and they're
Discount
lovely.
Mugs. Foreign Print's awesome. I've worked with them.
Tempt Me with Darkness cannot be an add-on. It will come out as it is scheduled to on October 24th, but the early ad, it was kind of like a fun thing that I could, throw into that tier for all the goodies.
Okay.
So, have we confused everybody?
I need a
I know it's a lot.
I need a lozenge. Hold on. I did want to give a quick little excerpt.
Oh, you did. That's right.
If you guys open,
I'll just sit here and turn red.
If you open Endless, Shayla Black has written, you'll notice in the contents here, the very first top, Follow Your Dreams, part 1. And then you'll see down here, Follow Your Dreams, part 2, and then Follow Your Dreams, part 3. So she broke it up throughout the book. And Shayla talks about her life becoming a romance author, the peaks, the valleys, the pain, the joy.
Oh my gosh.
She held nothing
so much
back in this. And I am going to read the first page.
Hang on. Charlie can be an add-on.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to read the first page. Okay, you guys, just snuggle in. Okay, just get your nice blankie and pull it up and be prepared. All right. Hold on to something. All right. Follow your dreams, part 1. I'm not usually one to reflect on the past or ruminate about what brought me to my current situation in life. I'd rather tackle the day's challenges and start planning my next opportunity. But I figured since I was celebrating 25 years in publishing, a milestone I never imagined I'd reach in my craziest fantasies, I should probably do a bit of a retrospective. Let the emotional roller coaster begin. If I've learned one thing, it's this: follow your dreams. Where have I heard that before? That's right. Seriously, chase them hard and don't give up. You can change your life. I didn't start writing with that motto in mind. I certainly didn't do it to prove or disprove that belief. I did it because I couldn't help myself. I was so compelled to tell stories that were meaningful, period. So I wrote them for me. I wrote them because I loved crafting them. I wrote them because storytelling made me happy. And bonus, it was a challenge every day, which is something I adore to this day. A good challenge is also why I'm addicted to puzzles and complex card games. Years before I ever published, I was just a girl tapping away on her boyfriend's electric typewriter because I had a burning desire to write about the kind of sexy, audacious men who lead heroines on adventures beyond their imagination. Having others read my work, having fans especially, was merely a dream. And I'm going to leave it there. The next sentence, but the funny thing about dreams. Okay. So, guys, it gets deep. This is just the first part that she includes sporadically throughout the book. And I loved it.
Thank you, baby.
I loved it.
Thank you.
All right.
And yes, Janet, I have to be honest. That's my voice, and I don't share it well because I love that voice. But I shared it with you because you're my friends. Thank you.
The commander.
That's right. You know what? We've talked about this, but then when I try to get him to do an audiobook, then he gives me his voices. And then when he gets to the smutty parts, he giggles. So it's not going to work. I wish. That would be awesome.
Click Kelly. Okay. Sorry. I thought you were talking about my reading here.
Oh, I know.
Christian. It's a little thick in here, Christian. It's getting a little thick. Yeah, it's.
But I really didn't, you guys. When I started writing, I was like, I'm just doing this for me. And
you know what's scary?
Almost everybody in my life was like, what are you doing with your time? Like, you are a smart girl. You have a good job. You have a college degree. You're going places. Why are you hiding in your room writing stupid stories? And I was like, because they're not stupid to me. Because I have something I want to say, and that's what I want to do with my time.
I, for once, want to keep reading. And that's not me.
No, you are not a reader.
I want to keep reading this whole thing.
Yeah. And because he did read the whole thing, and then I walked in his office, and he was a little teary.
Little verklempt.
You were.
Verklempt.
Yeah.
You know what? I should record the audiobook for that.
You should.
I think I will.
I think you will.
I think I will.
Okay.
I have the equipment.
There you go.
So I'll do it.
Yeah, Kat, and there is absolutely a whole chapter.
Oh, Kat.
Just to
yes, Kat. You just keep spinning the pages. You'll find it.
You'll find it, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Dedicated to the kid.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much for listening to me go on. I mean, I feel like the last 2 weeks have been a little like indulgent because I'm like, I'm here. It's 25 years. And a lot of people are like, listen
to me.
I was standing here 25 years
Screaming.
ago too. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, it's not that I am where I am. It's the fact that I got to spend my life doing what I wanted to do. And I know so many people don't. And that was something your dad always preached.
Oh, all the time.
Always.
He said, don't do like me and get stuck
in a job that you hate.
And great advice. And just
hard to do.
Very hard to do. But always don't be afraid to reach for something different.
Yeah.
Reach for something that you want.
And in some ways, that was part
sometimes
of
it's
where,
easier not to. So
that was part of where my courage to just leave a great job behind came. I was like, I don't want to wake up one day and be like, I hate everything about my life. Exactly. Because I knew lots of people in my circle who did. And it was so freeing and wonderful to be like, I'm going to do something I love and hope and pray that my drive and my passion, get me where I want to go. And if not, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and I will fall back into something and it'll be fine. But I kept, it's like a Journey song. I didn't stop believing. Sorry.
I love Journey.
And
I love that song.
I do too. So if you guys have any other questions, like I said, feel free to let him know.
If you get into Kickstarter and you feel comfortable and you want to ask questions there, feel free to, and I can respond there, or just PM me on Facebook. So, and I'll come back to you. And those of you that have already PM'd, I'll be going back in my office after this and I'll be replying to you. So I think that's it, Shayla Black.
I think that's it.
I'm a little hoarse.
I appreciate you guys being here. I know we went really long.
Sorry we went so long.
But thank you for hanging with us.
A detailed walkthrough. Yes. And what do we always do, Shayla Black?
We try to...
We deliver.
We deliver. We try to.
In some form or fashion.
Right. I can't tell you that, if you order boxes and you get boxes, that they won't be, dripping in sweat, because we will be putting them together in August.
No,
I know.
There will no be sweat in my boxes that I ship out.
But they will be done with love. That's true.
All right.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Have a lovely rest of your week. Have a great weekend. If you're someplace and you're sweltering, try to stay cool. We're going to get the pool, I hope.
This weekend?
Yeah.
All right.
And we will see you next Wednesday, where we will talk about, I have no idea what, but we will come up with something to entertain you.
Are we on again next week live?
We are.
Okay. All right.
And maybe I'll make him do the audiobook of my reflection as an add-on. Who knows?
Ooh.
So there you go.
Ooh. What's my cut?
You get a big fat kiss.
I'd rather have something else. Love you guys.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here.